Dear friends, today I will discuss Section 78 of the Indian Patent Act or the Patent Act 1970. The title is Power of Controller to Correct Clerical Errors, etc. And Section 78 is linked with Rule 122. Okay. I will explain all the subsections through my key points. Fine. So, you can observe here that all the underlined words are saying something. Fine, and try to find it out. Now I am reading it. Subsection 1. Without prejudice to the provisions contained in sections 57 and 59 as regards amendment of applications for patents or complete specifications or other documents related thereto and subject to the provisions of section 44, the controller may, in accordance with the provisions of this section, correct any clerical error in any patent or in any specification or other document filed in pursuance of such application or in any application for a patent or any clerical error in matter which is entered in the register. Okay. Observe the underlined words, and the simple explanation is without prejudice to the provisions of section 57, 59 and section 44, the control regarding the documents. Okay, documents of the patent applications, and the controller, I am again reading it, without prejudice to the provisions of section 57, 59 and 44, the controller may correct any clerical error in any patent or specification or other document filed for a patent or any clerical error in any matter entered in the register. Register means patent register. Okay, that means the controller has the power to correct any kind of clerical errors. Fine. Now, just for reference, I have written here section 57 is amendment of application and specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Section 58 is amendment of specification before appellate board or high court. Section 44 is amendment of patent granted to deceased applicant, that is who is recently dead. Fine. Next, subsection 2 is a correction may be made in pursuance of this section either upon a request in writing made by the person interested and accompanied by the prescribed fee or without such a request. So, just observe the underlined words and it will be clear. Still, the only thing I need to say here is the request is made in form 30 along with a payment of 4,000 rupees INR. Fine. Rest is understandable. Fine. Next, subsection 3. Where the controller proposes to make any such correction as aforesaid otherwise than in pursuance of a request made under this section, he shall give notice of the proposal to the patentee or the applicant for the patent as the case may be, and to any other person who appears to him to be concerned, and shall give them an opportunity to be heard before making the correction. Okay. Here also observe the underlined words. And the explanation is the controller shall notify the applicant of his proposal for correction of clerical errors. Okay, the controller shall notify the applicant of his proposal for correction of clerical errors. Okay, that means the controller will make sure that the applicant must be notified. Okay. That's why he notifies the applicant about the corrections he want to make. And before making such correction, he shall provide the applicant or patentee an opportunity to be heard. Okay. The controller provides an opportunity to the applicant. Okay. to be heard, that before making any kind of clerical error corrections. Fine. Okay. Next is subsection 4. Where a request is made under this section for the correction of any error in a patent or application for a patent or any document filed in pursuance of such an application, and it appears to the controller that the correction would materially alter the meaning or scope of the document to which the request relates and ought not to be made without notice to persons affected thereby, he shall require notice of the nature of the proposed correction to be purchased in the prescribed manner. Fine. Here also observe the underlined words, and the explanation is, when the applicant makes the request for correction of clerical error and it appears to the controller that such a correction would materially alter the scope or meaning of the invention, he shall publish the nature of proposed corrections. Fine. Subsection 5. Within the prescribed time after any such publication, as aforesaid, any person interested may give notice to the controller of opposition to the request, and where such notice of opposition is given, the controller shall give notice thereof to the person by whom the request was made, and shall give to him and to the opponent an opportunity to be heard before he decides the case. Fine. Same thing, observe the underlined words. And the simple meaning is, any person interested may give a notice of opposition to the controller within 2 months from the date of publication. Fine. Next are the comments. Section 78 subsection 1 empowers the controller to correct clerical errors etc., but it does not empower the controller to make an amendment so moto. Okay, and for this you can see the below case study, that is Press Metal Corporation Limited versus Nosir Sonabji Pochkanawala, Air 1983, Bombay 144. Fine. Okay. Another thing is that as Rule 122 is linked with Section 78, I must mention it here. And the title is Correction of Clerical Errors. A request for the correction of a clerical error in any document referred to in Section 78 shall be accompanied by a copy of the document highlighting the corrections clearly along with the fees payable thereof as specified in the first schedule.